Hey. Hey, baby, wake up. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. But why do you care? You don't have to go to work tomorrow. No, come on, don't roll over and go back to sleep. I want to talk. Yes, we can talk tomorrow, and we will talk tomorrow. Or rather, today, when the sun comes up. You know what I mean. But we can also talk right now. Because I checked it out. I looked into what you said. What you said about Stockholm Syndrome? I checked it out after you went to sleep. Because it was bugging me. I had to know. And you're right. Stockholm Syndrome is not an artificial recognised medical condition. Very funny. Admitting that you're right is not the first step to recovery. Now come on! I want to talk about this. Thank you, babe. Do you want some coffee or... Okay, well, it's not that Stockholm Syndrome doesn't exist. Sort of. It's just contested. Some people feel that it's not a legitimate condition. There simply aren't that many studies done to determine if it's true or not. I mean, how could there be? It's not like hostage taking happens constantly with enough time to really get to know your kidnapper or hostage taken or whatever. And even when it does, sometimes things go very badly and nobody comes out alive. You're right. Back to the point. Anyway, the conclusions on those studies that have been done often contradict each other. It was actually called Normal-Stork syndrome at first. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Because that's the area of Stockholm where the failed bank robbery took place that started all of this. No, that's not an important part of this. I just think it's interesting. And I wanted you to know I really did look into this. I did more than just look it up on Wikipedia. But I did get that piece of information from Wikipedia. Anyway, the hostages in that failed bank robbery ended up caring more for their captors than the police or the government because they said the bank robbers cared more for their lives than the government did. Well, apparently, and you have to remember that I wasn't there, so I might be getting some of the details wrong. The Prime Minister at the time was able to talk to the hostages, or at least one of them, on the phone and pretty much told them that it sucked to be them and they were going to die. And the police response directly threatened the hostages' lives several times. One of the bank robbers even shielded a hostage from possible harm. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? No, the reports I read were kind of split. Some said that someone in the Stockholm Syndrome situation could begin to love their captor, but some said that it wasn't really love, but something approximately love that was really more of a survival instinct kicked in. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it could be that it's not really love, but the History Channel said that one of the Stockholm bank robbers was released from prison 7 years later, and he married one of the female hostages who had maintained a relationship with him while he was in prison. Is that not love? I think they moved to Thailand. That would make sense. After something like that, could you really show your face in Sweden again? No, I didn't mean that it would make sense for them to move to Thailand specifically. I mean, it's not like Thailand has a policy about welcoming foreign hostage takers. Wait, do they? I guess I didn't really verify if that was true or not. Anyway, what I meant was that it made sense that they wouldn't want to stay in Sweden anymore. You want to move to Thailand? Nah, me neither. It's probably a beautiful country, but I don't want to go anywhere I don't speak the language. I suppose I would learn after a while, but I don't want to. I don't want to go anywhere that they don't speak English. Maybe I go to England. Of course I know England speaks English. Stop laughing. I wasn't saying that England is a non-English speaking country I'd consider, but if I wanted to leave the country, England would probably be my top choice. Ooh, you rat. Get over here. So, what do you think? Was it real love? I don't know. I want it to be, but maybe I'm just being romantic about it and not realistic. Don't you hope that it really is love? Wouldn't that make things better? Yes, better. Doesn't it make things better if it's real love? Is it love? I want to know. I need to know. Is it love from your side of things? I know it's love from mine. It's always been love from mine. Yes, it has been love. It's not an infatuation. I love you. I will never not say that I love you. Wait, did that make sense? I will never not say. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Well, whatever. I have loved you. I do love you. And I will always love you. No, stop it. I can't let you go. I know. Love forced isn't love. And if you love something, let it go. But here's the thing. I can't. If I let you go, if I took the chain off your leg and said that you're free to do whatever you want, and you left me, I couldn't. Oh, no, just please don't go. Please don't leave me. I will do anything short of letting you go. You can't leave me. I love you. Please don't leave me. I was counting on Stockholm Syndrome. I want it to be true. I want it to be love. But what if you're right and it's not really a thing? What if you're just being nice to me out of pity, but you don't really love me? What if you never love me? What if you leave? I know that only 8% of all hostage cases end with what can be called Stockholm Syndrome anyway. I knew that going in, but 8% was greater than 0%, which is what I would have had if I'd never captured you and brought you here. Okay. I also read that to be Stockholm Syndrome, 4 things have to be in place. One is that you have to have no previous relationship with your captor, and you didn't. You didn't even know I existed until I took you. I didn't know you existed until a few days before that. Another is that you have to develop positive feelings for your captor. And you have, I think. You've been smiling and having fun with me. I think you think of me positively now. Another is that you believe in my humanity. I've never dehumanized you. I've never beaten you. I've always taken good care of you. So I think that you believe that I'm a good person at heart and I'm doing what I think is right. But the last was a refusal by you to cooperate with the police or other government employees. And although the police have been looking for you, you haven't had any contact or any ability to refuse to assist them. To prove that I'd have to untie you. I'd have to unchain you. Or I'd at least have to provide you with some way of contacting them to see if you'd use it to let them know where you are and how to get to you. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. I can't do that. I physically can't. I'm too frightened. Don't shush me. I don't want to calm down. I mean, I do want to calm down, but not just for the sake of calming down. I want to be calm because I believe that you won't leave me. I want you to love me. Yes, you've been here for 9 months. And yes, you seem to have been happier and happier with each passing month. Yes, I've been taking good care of you. Yes, you were scared and freaked out initially, and now you're playful and loving. No, no, wait. Just because I said loving doesn't mean that you love me. You have to tell me. Do you love me? No, don't evade the question. Do you love me? I need to know. Do you? Dear you. Dear, when the front door knocked first time, you didn't yell. You put your own hand over your mouth. Are you sure? I don't know, it's 3 a.m. Who else could it be but the police? You're right. If it's the cops, they might break in anyway. Okay, I'll do it, if you think it's best. Can I help you? Oh, no, this is private property. You're looking for the campground a mile down the road to your left. Just head back down the way you came until you reach the main road. Turn left. You should see signs for it soon enough. No problem. Don't worry about it. You didn't wake me. I couldn't sleep. You kids have fun camping. Dear, you didn't yell. You could have yelled. That's the first person to come to my door since I took you. You immediately put your own hand to your own mouth before I could react. You actively tried to remain hidden as well as signalled to me that you were trying to remain hidden. Yes, when I went to answer the front door, I trusted you to remain quiet. I didn't gag you before I left. And you didn't yell. You didn't cry out for help. I love you. I love you. Yes, I just want so much to believe that. But I'm still so scared. I just don't know. Hold me. Please, just hold me.